Alright, good morning and welcome back for more Into the Airlock. I know this is a bit of an early stream, especially for a Sunday, but I desperately need something to wash the taste of Grimoire out of my mouth, and what better than sending our illustrious captain and crew back into the airlock. So, our captain today is It's Reinhardt from the chat, and they have chosen to go for Mantis Cruiser Type C, the Theseus. Well, that name kind of blows, so they were hoping for close and personal. That's about as good as I can get, close and personal. Probably good enough. So our captain, who is a crumbly little NG person, is actually... well, we'll go with Captain Reinhardt. And the crew that we have, well, we've got Spambuka stepping up. We've got room for the 87? Yes, we do. And we also have, in all caps, HD Cyclone stepping up as our Lanius individual. Actually, for once, fulfilling our requirement for Lanius genetics if you're going into the airlock. Unfortunately, that means it's not so easy to destroy Lanius crew member. So... this looks alright, except they want to go on normal mode, which means it's time for me to take my trusty knife to the keyboard and prise out the spacebar, because they demand that there is no pausing on this normal mode. If it all goes belly up, then I assure you that spacebar is going back in for round 2. Because working with the boarding parties is pretty dangerous. Thankfully we have the clone bay right here, a teleporter that saves on a good bit of scrap. Only level 1 shields though, not so great if you're going to be beaming your crew away. Nonetheless, let's not worry about it, and let's get go. As ever, the captain and the crew get to make the decisions. If they want me to read something, they better tag me. And, oh boy, there's not a lot of power to go around for everything. Well, there won't be much weaponry being shot unless we have crew actually in there attacking. So we have Spambuka and HD Cyclo. Okay, those two guys together are going to result in a lot of not breathing for Spambuka. But that's probably still for the better. Now it's good to get familiar with the weapons we have. We've got 20 missiles. And... one is a lockdown, so if the enemy has a medibay, it's good to use that to destroy it, or good to use that to keep people out of it. And there's also this stun bomb, which will stun the enemies for 15 seconds, giving us a good chance to kill them. Long charge time on both of them, so that's pretty dangerous. Actually, come to think of it, you being in there just leads to some damage for Spambuka. So it's better to get you both in there on the double and then teleport. It's going to be pretty difficult to manage all this teleporting without pausing. So we just got to get good and get good fast. Got a distress bacon straight away, which is handy, but I always do love to do a bit of the Nebula first. Will there be simulator, Thagnus? I do not know. A pirate ship arrives shortly after you, and judging from the fact that it is attempting to avoid us, it must be a smuggler staying away from the beacons. Do we attack them? Now, thanks to our boarding abilities, if we kill pirates, or this kind of guy, we're more likely to get whatever they're transporting. Then again, we're also more likely to kill off our crew, depends on their own weaponry. So, we're being told to attack. Well, let's go for it. Sadly, without good sensors, we can't see what's going on there, but I highly doubt they're in a position to hurt us too badly. So, we are going to continue and just beam on in. Let's worry about the consequences later. Oh, they'll have an overshield shortly, and that's dangerous. We can't shoot that overshield. Or rather, we can't shoot whilst they have that overshield. Oh no, Spambuka's dying. Thankfully we have... oh dear. Very unthankfully, everything's being destroyed here. I'm not sure if we can get through their overshield with this. We can certainly try. Doesn't... Oh, it does a little bit of ion damage. But it might not be enough to get through this. Okay, that does no ion damage. This is tricky. Getting through that will be difficult, but we will try. Should be able to get one more on that and then beam on in to kill everybody. Yeah, at least they have no medibay, but this is a waste of rockets here. But we've learnt that lock does nothing against overshield, which is useful information. Wait, what? Did I miss? Oh, this is getting wasteful. This is getting real wasteful. Oh dear. Yeah, if this kills off all of our rockets, we will be muckle disappointed, but it's the only way to get through here. We need to not miss a couple of times. In we get. Let's finish off this, guys. Now I actually want to level up Spam Book a bit, so we'll have you destroy things. And just run circles around these guys. Okay, that'll do. So we search remains and we find it has one of the worst drones in the game. Okay, I'll give it second worst, the Ion Intruder drone. We install it, that was quite a loss for the for us. 8 missiles to get that is a bit, well, discouraging. Don't want to throw you into the airlock, so we're probably going to need that combat skill out of you, and there's no way to put HD Cyclone into the airlock, so we better make good use of the very few missiles that we have left. You do know the leveling will not stick the way you use the clone bay. I know, it means we've got to get better at it. Hey ho, let's keep on going. There's that distress beacon, let's check it out. Can't get too gutted over the loss of all those missiles. So, somebody's satellite defense drone system has gone haywire and the repair crew can't approach it without being fired on. They're looking for somebody to fix or disable it. We can help them to get a guaranteed blue option, a really good blue option since we have NG, or we can not. Captain Reinhardt immediately says we help, so we do it, and, well, the ion weapon could help, but the NG crew is generally better. So we're pretty good at that. 1 and 1 and 22. Also, I didn't want to lose another rocket since that's hurting us. Now we get decent repair on our crew since we've leveled up the clone bay. 16 hit points per jump is nothing to be sniffed at. So let's continue our exploration. So we find a small space station and it's abandoned. Do we examine the beacon? Or rather, examine the station, or stay near the beacon. Space station that's abandoned might have some goodies for us, like some actual weapons. That would be a change. Anon Finn says, how about keeping full power on the clone bay when you jump to get more health back? How about you shove that attitude? It works passively with or without power. So, Spam and Cyclone want to move in and examine this thing. What's going on? Oh, it's got absolutely nothing for us. Well, that's a bit of a shame. And here we go. Partial heal is passive and requires no power. So there you go. So it's hard to see why, but this beacon is a tourist destination giving us the greatest deal known to mankind. It's an economical decision, ergo I'm taking it. And unfinished. Okay, so we've got a small platform orbiting the beacon, and it's a fueling station of some sort. I do like low-price fuel, even if we already have almost 20 of it. Do we dock with it or ignore it? The worst it can do is hurt us a little bit, and our station is fine. But it's not my decision to make. Some people don't like risking their everything. Spam wants to go for number 1, and HD Cyclone says dock, so even if the captain disagrees, we're going on in. So it appears to be malfunctioning and could ignite at any moment. We could do this quickly, or we could give it a very wide berth to carry on. Are you feeling lucky? That's the question. The captain already says that nothing bad can happen. So are the crew willing to go along with that or not? Probably a trap, but we need to fight, says Spam. Well, sounds like we're going for it. Oh yeah. We get that fuel, and we're long gone before that thing explodes. Very lucrative. Okay, so we receive a request. All of our military ships have been destroyed or damaged during the rebellion. However, there have been reports of a Mantis war camp only a few jumps from us. Can you help? Since we don't have teleporting firebombs or the bio beam, I don't think there's anything we can do. But I'm not 100% sure, and it would at the very least mean that we might fight a Mantis ship. Still, our crew says that we're going to do what we can to help. They give us some scrap for our troubles. Pardon me. And away we go. Got plenty of scrap. I would love to get extra shields, since this is a boarding crew and I don't want to get shot to hell and back. Which is probably exactly what we'll choose to do. Might come in handy. Unless there's a store nearby. There is not. Okay, but we will desperately need power to get those shields running. Yeah, it's free scrap at the very least. You make a good point. You barely have time to register jump completion before your ship warns you of the oncoming ship with weapons hot. And we are suddenly very glad we got our shields upgraded, because check that weaponry. I'm probably going to turn off one of our weapons. Well, I mean, check that Medibay. As long as we have our shields going, we're untouchable. I think it's going to be a case of no need for weapons, every need for shields. Now, get in there, champs. Okay, pathetic human. They will die. Yeah, unless they have more humans, that might be a problem. And down they go. Well, don't worry about it, guys. You'll have another shot later on. You get cloned, and you've lost some of your combat skill, but not all of it. Now, we'd be taking some nasty damage if it weren't for these shields that we got. Not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but it's the tooth. I'll leave you to that. You'll remove the oxygen there. Oh, they had a Mantis as well. Well, not anymore. And we are truly swimming in fuel. So let's get that extra power so we can get everything going. Get cozy, you two. There we go. All is relatively well. Now we can actually power one of our weapons as well. It's a good day for us. Our quest is over there. We did promise, but it's a man's promise, right? We can do the quest and that and get away. Got plenty of time. HD doesn't like the sound he makes when he dies. Death is only temporary, don't worry about it. So we detect an automated rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. We may not have weapons, but we do have good old Mr. Lanius, who can destroy everything. And by everything I mean the weapons. Are we going to defend the outpost or avoid the conflict? They do have rockets. Captain wishes to intervene. Spam, you're right, this one has no crew, but we can still destroy it from the inside out. Alright, Spam's gonna take it down. We intervene. And yeah, they are gonna try to kill us, so everybody get in there. Take those weapons down. Let's hope that doesn't do double damage to our cloning bay. That would be very sad for us. Yeah, we didn't need those weapons. Whew, no functioning weapons for them. No functioning oxygen for us. Get on that, please. So you just do the rounds and wreck face, it'll be fine. Oh, snap, that needs to be destroyed. Oocha, not again. I like having that function. We might well be eating a rocket every now and then here. It only does 1 damage if it even hits, so I guess it's not a big deal. There we go, and whenever this thing comes back online, it'll be toast. I can make it toast faster and not lose crew. If I do this. By not lose crew, I mean lose spam booker. Farewell, guys. We salvage what we can, and they've been non-stop harassed, so they finally give us a rocket, which could come in handy later. On the house. And everybody's fine. I just didn't want to get hit by that rocket. You have to understand, guys. Besides, HD Cyclone probably came out of that with a net positive on their killing ability. Because of the sheer amount of destroying that they did there. Every time you take a system down by one bar, you gain a level of combat experience, as well as every time you deliver the finishing blow. Alright, looks good. Looks great. Let's carry on our merry way. So, we find a number of ships fleeing from a small space station, and they're overrun by some sort of giant alien spiders. Do we send in the crew to help, or simply leave them alone? We don't need to really fear the death of our crew, not by the hands of giant alien spiders. But, I mean, there's not a big loss if we do. Not that I'm aware of, at least. Spambooka says number 1, and Captain Reinhardt just really likes spiders, so let's go on in. And we turn the tables. We beat them back, and they give us a pathetic reward. I mean, wow, I don't think I've ever had so much fuel at the start. Still, good job, crew. Shame there's no combat experience to be had from that, but we'll take it. So 1, 2, 3, and we're out of here. So we got a whole load of nothing here, unfortunately, and I really hope we can make it to that exit in time. There's no time for the store. Or we could do 3 jumps and go to the exit without fear of... Okay, I think that exit is going to get consumed. No, it might not. It might not. We'll do the quest. Yeah, it would be an anti-ship battery firing at us, which I'm not so sure I'm keen on. Do we take the... No, if we do it well, it's a 2, because we get the exit beacon as well. Okay, there's not much we can do. It would be suicide to attack directly, so we're just going to leave these guys. Okay, we did not make it. The exit beacon has been taken over, so let's go and check out this distressed beacon instead. That's pretty unfortunate for us. So, we've got a small space station that's on fire. Do we send in the crew to try and put it out, or do we dock to try and rescue survivors? One of them might join us if we rescue survivors. If we manage to put out the fire, then we're heroes. If we fail to put out the fire, we're probably going to get some scrap from the remains of the station. What's it gonna be? I gotta get better at this calculating distance malarkey. Spam wants number 2. He wants some friends. HD Cyclone wants to be sent in, but the captain wishes to dock to try to rescue survivors. Crunch. The survivors are consumed in the collapse, but at least we get a bit of scrap for our trouble. So now we have to fight the rebel fleet. Dangerous times for us. Meanwhile, Reinhardt, from the safety of the ship, please fix that up. We're gonna need some faster engines to get us out of here. So we're investing in that, thanks. Very unlikely that we're going to want to board the enemy. However, the stun bomb might help us. Because it does ion damage. We will not be boarding. We're going to try to get out of there on the double. To the point where we will want better shields rather than better fighting. Let's go. So we found the exit beacon, but the rebels got here first. We must survive long enough to jump to the next sector when they have dual Mark II dual lasers and a rocket. That's troublesome for us. Pretty damn troublesome. Let's get out of here, Captain. Oh, also they are going to be blowing holes in us. Good job, everybody. Well, I've seen worse. Please stop shooting us. Okay, we miss. No pausing hurts. Oh, everything's hurting right now. Okay, shields are getting their comeuppance as well. Oh, geez, the engines are just barely functional right now. And they got their anti-ship target locked on us. We're out of here. Okay, Captain, where are we going to go? Are we going to go to the NG controlled or the NG controlled? Up or down? Damn, that really ravaged our hull. Something rotten. Red points out that indeed it's not worth killing rebel fleet fights because you only get 1 fuel and nothing else, even if you murder all the crew. So the captain says we go NG north. Let's do it. Whew. That was very, very dangerous, and we're not out of the bad situation yet because we have no oxygen. So let's hope these NG core worlds are good for us. Thankfully, the cloaking place is still working for us. All right, oxygen can flow through us now. I'm not going to have you fix things if the NG can get all the experience for it. I just need you to fix that crack in the floor. I want Reinhardt to get some pretty good repairs skills since he'll be the one taking care of it here. So get to work, NG man. Good old Manpower says he used to use a mod which made the rebel fleet give scrap. It was good, but in the end got boring. Well, that's the thing. In this game, if you do something that makes the game that much easier by giving you all the scrap and the like, it does get boring. A lot of the fun comes from the ball-breaking challenge that the game offers. Alright, we looking good here. Back to position, everybody. I don't know how much we're going to need to shift these later on, but damn did our hull get butchered there. I want to hit up that store for repairs, but we need more scrap for that, so let us carry on. Unfortunately, there's nothing for us here. We can try this one, but it's store or bust, and I don't want to go to the store with only 17 scrap, and... Okay, we'll probably sell the Ion and the Mantis pheromones in order to heal our ship. But if the captain and crew really want anything from here, they should make it known. Drone control with defense is always lovely. None of these are particularly amazing, and we don't have a drone system, so forget that. We are, of course, getting rid of the Ion Intruder. I'm a huge not fan of it. Mantis pheromones are nice. If by nice I mean 25 extra scrap. Otherwise... I mean, cloaking is amazing, but we can't afford it. Again, we can't afford the drone control, so... We are fixing her right up to 50 at least. That should do us fine. For now, at least. Shield charge booster can be amazing when you have high shields, but not for now. Okay, is there anything worth spending this scrap that we have on though? Extra power to go around is always useful, but we'll save it up for now. Well, hot damn, we get an actual gun now, a pretty good one as well. I like the chain burst laser. Because we interrupted something, we get rewarded with that. I like it more than these bombs for sure. It takes a while to heat up, but as long as we have level 2 shields, we might be able to survive whatever comes our way. Let's keep on keeping on. It's not so good for, you know, the boarding crew, but certainly get rid of other things. Okay, so they have a decent ion and some laser beam, so we want to take care of that. They also have a cloning bay. That could be problematic for us. So they're worn down but hungry. We can't shoot through those shields unless we actually destroy those shields a bit, so we'll probably need some of this. I wouldn't mind some extra dodging as well, but as long as we maintain a little bit of shield, we'll be okay. Gotta think about the strategy here before we go jumping in, because that clone bay could prove to be a problem. We don't know what level it is, but if we ion bomb it, it might kill everybody on board. Would autopilot be a good investment so you have some dodge for emergency repairs? Yes, it would, but it's always a question of what you can afford. Worn down but hungry, eh? I guess priority 1 would be to lock down the weapon so we can kill everyone inside and then take down their ability to hurt us. So I will do a lockdown on it. Until then, though, I don't want to get hit by those things. Alright, we are lock bombing you. Hope you don't mind, because you're gonna die. Well, hopefully you're gonna die. And we stun bomb that, hopefully it kills. Just let me destroy this system in peace, damn it. Phew, it's destroyed. Alright, everybody's dead. We take out what we can, which is a pretty damn good haul. Pretty awesome haul, actually. Drowning and even more fuel. That's my kind of way to go. Alright, well done, Spambuka. You did amazing, and you're almost leveled up, so let's fix that. Meanwhile, we've got some emergency repairs to do. No hard feelings, man. But it needs to be done for the ship. Okay, I'm feeling a bit antsy about the lack of power, so I want some more of that, unless there's a store right next to us, which there is not. So we're getting that extra bit of power. And I really don't like not having this active if I can't pause, so we're keeping it there. Otherwise, keep that gun going, and we're pretty okay. What now, though? Guess we could explore a lot more, but we'll take the top one and then go south. There's a back route into the exit, but the exit itself is in a bad spot. So we are immediately contacted by a settlement. Hello, travelers. Your ship seems outfitted for combat. Care to take up a bit of mercenary work? Well, do we? Or are we going to decline? I mean, we're always happy to destroy people on our path, but how happy? Nagan says, when was the rule added that Jake can't pause? The captain decided. If it's normal mode, the captain can say we can't pause. We're all ears, apparently. What do they have to offer us? Well, a space dock is under assault from rebels, even though it's technically illegal. Well, we did agree that we would help them out, so let's go and do it. The quest is all the way over there, so we're going to have to do the reach around. Might be troublesome. There's a store there. I wouldn't mind checking it out, but we don't have anything to sell. So we'll have to pass it by. We'll go around the back to do the quest. So we come across an asteroid mining colony asking for our precious missiles. We don't have a lot of them. Will we give it to them or not? They'll probably give us scrap in return. That's a difficult call, really, because we are, at the moment, relying on these missile weapons. I don't want to have to rely on them, but we would need a bigger crew. Can't give them 15, of course. We were busy wasting 8 of them in the first encounter. Captain Reinhardt says it's a done deal. However, HD Cyclone declines, as does Spam, so too bad, Captain. We're not helping anybody here. We might need those stun bombs and lock bombs. So we arrive at a smouldering NG research station, distress call unanswered. There might be somebody left alive. Do we go and check it out, or do we ignore it? If there are people alive, we can save them with the cloning bay. Yeah, Reinhardt, it was mutiny, so too bad for you. So it seems that Spam wishes to board this smouldering NG research station, so let's check it out. This place is dead. Okay. Damn, we're getting a lot of anti-jumps right now. We could probably grind this out, although we would have to face another horrible thing at the end, but I think it's worth our time to actually do as much of this as possible, even if we do have to face off against the rebels at the end. We got double shields, we'll be fine. So a rebel automated scout floating near the beacon. Despite its pristine condition, it's deactivated. Do we try to download its stores, or do we just scrap the bugger? He's got chain shot and ion, so he can get through our shields, but our crew could probably turn off their weapons fast enough for them to not pose a threat. What are we gonna do? I mean, their data stores will have very little for us since we already know exactly where we're going on this one. HD Cyclone wants to try to get it, so does Spam, so let's check it out. Well, damn, that's pretty good. We got goodies and stuff about the sector. More than the simple scrapping. Alright, we're going to do a long dance around here, because we've got to grind out this sector. So this was the site of NG battle. The NG weren't disposed to go peacefully. We picked through the pieces and we're looking all healthier for it. And there's a whole load of nothing here, which is a shame. Should have the time to get to the quest, and then onwards to the exit. So, we arrive in time to see an unusually well-armed NG ship destroying a small pirate craft. A teleporter signal is detected. There's an intruder on deck. Oh no. A young mantis in charred uniform is teleported. He begs for sanctuary, and he offers to serve in exchange for protection. We could really do with another NG, and we could have them kill these Manti immediately. On the other hand, who's gonna say no to a bounty? Last time we got a bounty, it was amazing, but it was in a later sector. So, do we want that dream team boarding crew or not? Spambuka says number 1, we need another boarding member. That we do. And Spambuka together with his other Mantis man would be amazing. Reinhardt says we take him in, we're siding with the fugitive. So Thomas has come to help. Well, let's immediately sick him on his old oppressors. Get killing, guys. They can't actually hurt us here, so that's kind of good. Oh, that was almost too easy. Good job, everybody. Now back we go. You get over there. 2 of you are probably better suited for just being here, ready to go immediately. Excellent. This could get dangerous. What do we want now? More power is good power, but I don't know. That NG ship looks way cooler than the NG ships we get to fly. I disagree. NGB is really cool and cozy. And it's nice being dripping with scrap here. Let's just carry on our merry way. How is Thomas not able to kill the NG by himself? Heavens even knows. Alright, so they have an ion, which is not a problem. They've got a rocket, which could present a problem. It's hunting a civilian ship. Do we save them or not? They have a cloning bay, but that's all the more people for us to kill when we board on in. Captain Reinhardt wishes to aid. We'll name Thomas just after this. Spam also wishes to aid. Not today. Alright, we're getting in there. Kill everything. I want those weapons to not be hitting us right now. Alright, down you go. I was hoping to take down their rockets, but I failed at that. Thankfully, Reinhardt's got what it takes to dodge everything. Just want those rockets taken down. I'll deal with their whole cloning lark later on. Okay, it won't last long. And another one bites the dust. They just keep on coming back. I mean, it's more for the meat grinder, right? Alright, let's take down what's left. You'll show them how it's done, right? There we go. See? All dead. What does the civilian ship have to say for us? They didn't survive, so let's just pick them clean. Just as well, because we're about to have something quite unpleasant happen. That's right, we're going to have a new crew member. So, who's going to take Thomas's position here? Name that engine, little Rosie. Okay, Arc Magos Winter says, I'll board and destroy as long as I get to see space. So, oh man, what do I even call you? Arc Magos? The Archmage. Works for me. You get out of there. NG, go do some emergency repairs on the engine. And we're going to want to fix up our ship with something, I'm just not sure what. We could even get level 3 shields, which would be borderline amazing. Especially at this early point. You know, that's pretty much a dream for a boarding crew. But it's very expensive. Thank goodness it has a direct line to the exit. Yeah, probably going to need that extra shielding. So we'll take it. It means that we have very little dodge, but when did we ever have good dodge? We just have to pray that the enemies don't have rockets to shoot us with. That'd be very unpleasant. Alright, let's go. So we arrive at the beacon and we detect a rebel scout assaulting a compound on a nearby desolate moon. Are we going to engage and rescue the space dock or simply avoid the fight? The question, beacon, is to save a store, Jake. Might want to wait on that before you splurge. Well, too late. Let's hope they give us tons of scrap here then. Number 1, we're gonna save them, says Spam, so does HD Cyclone. So, oh man, that jumps into fight pretty immediately there. Well, let's show them what we're made of. Not too fond of them having that drone, so away it goes. I'll check that medibay. We're in a fortunate position where we really don't have to worry much here. They can't get through our shields. This is actually a pathetic ship that we're fighting. So we didn't really need to beam in that fast anyway. Yeah, we've forgotten how to fight. All dead. No, not all dead. There's another human to be slashed by our claws. Alright, a whole 26 scrap, and I'll show you our goods and patch up your hull. Well, thanks for that. Yeah, cloaking would have been great for all that scrap we would have had, but we got massive shields instead. Ah, weaponry. Some actual weaponry. That would be a nice change of pace. As much as these are pretty awesome for a boarding crew, I'd rather have more conventional weaponry so that we can actually take down other things. Pike beam's amazing. I just love pike beam. Automated reloader is not so hot. Repair arm I don't like at all. Mind control. I mean, we could sell both of these, and we could afford something nice. Everybody seems to want the pike, so I guess goodbye lockdown, goodbye stun. We didn't really need you guys. Although stun is very good for killing everybody, but away yous go. Damn, I love pike. Don't really need anything else that we're seeing here. And courtesy of grabbing that extra mantis, we now have a conventional boarding team. We don't need to worry too much about using the Lanius to choke people out. Is it possible to sell a weapon and get mind control? Well, not anymore. Got nothing left to sell. And the downside is we don't really have the scrap to get both of these running at once. It would cost us 60 to get the weapon system for it, but that's okay. We have what we need here. We will have the weapon system to use it though, so don't worry, AE. Oh, right, yeah, there's the whole exit beacon thing. Well, get on those engines. We're going to need them going as fast as possible. Yeah, I'm probably going to want that extra FTL charge right about now. Yeah, it's a matter of survival. Yeah, that was not the right way to go in there, but whatever. Let's hope for the best and pray that they don't shoot down our piloting. So what do they have? Okay, thank God they can't get through our shields except for the anti-ship battery. Thank goodness for that. Oh, I ignored that, didn't I? Alright, rip into shreds. Okay, it's J to jump. Nice. Feeling really happy about those shields right now. Yeah, you better run. Better dodge that batter, okay. At least it's not hitting anything of value. Excellent. Alright, we're getting out of here. The question to our captain, and an important question it is, do we go and kill the Manti? Or do we go into some uncharted Nebula? I wouldn't say we're particularly well kitted out for either, but at least boarding Manti is the least of our concerns right now. What'll it be? Captain Reinhardt wants to go to the Nebula. Onwards and upwards. Rumors of what's lurking in depth are abound. Okay, where are these guys? They're trying to take care of our teleporter. Good job. Very good job. Why don't you go and brag to HD Cyclone about how good of a job you did? Yeah, I thought he'd be impressed. In the Mantis sector, we have better odds at finding more Mantis crew members, right? Probably. I'm not 100% sure on that one. Okay, ship's looking good. At least we didn't take much damage there. Let's... Okay, we're forced to take a lower route here to go and explore. Oh god, this is a horrible system. We can't explore any of this without backtracking. We have to make as much of this work for us as possible. Oh god, we can't get there either. So we gotta do da 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 da. We might be able to do all that, but it's horrible. This is the worst sector I've ever seen. We still have a hole in the ship. Well, no one's going there. Why worry about it? It's worrying that the rebels have penetrated so deep into uncharted space, even if it is only an unmanned craft. Yeah, why worry? Okay, that's cause for a little bit of concern at least. Get in there. mean, this would be more handy if I could take down the shields as well. So I guess that's what these guys' next journey is going to be. We got kind of lucky with this one. I wonder if it can repair when they're... Okay, well that answers that question. Not the world's biggest fan of that. Well, for one, let's actually take care of those shields, and then let's take care of their dodging. And next up I want to be ready for if this is functional again, because I don't want to get shot. To the point where you might be better off just hitting that. Ooh, crafty. Double crafty. Yeah, no thanks. No thanks at all. You're coming back, and they're going down. See, I'm not a monster, I let my crew live. And cheers to the materials. Unfortunately, it's slow for us to take down these guys. We need to get an extra bit of weaponry on the double. 2 extra bits, in fact. So we need 60 scrap on the double. Looking okay. Let's carry on here. I told you the nebulas are dangerous. So we spot a rebel ship in the Nebula and stay off their radar. Do we try to engage? They have rockets. They have teleporting rockets as well, but we have teleporting crew, including a couple of the finest manti you've ever seen. What are we gonna do? Archmage, you can weigh on these decisions as well, but you need to tag me for it. Okay, we're going to prepare to chase them. Oh damn, we get disorientated and the fleet pursuit has been doubled. That's a damn shame. Okay, well at least we found a different one, but this is one that we could destroy with pike beam rather easily. You know, unless they teleport in and do horrible things to us. That's fire. Good old pike, making itself useful already. And now we can have both our weapons going, although it puts a big strain on our power. But that's okay. Also, let's go and fix that hole. Lanius man will make short work of it, and he's not afraid of the whole no oxygen situation. Good old Manpower says, I wonder if somebody one day will calculate the average life expectancy on an Into the Airlock episode. Oh, come on, I take good care of our crew. Yeah, we need a lot more power now. Another 50 power go, 50 scrap will go a long way. Yeah, 50 power would go a long way too. Okay. Another one, but this time they have shields, so we'll make use of both of these. They're going to warn of our passing, so we don't need to teleport in, we just need our weapons working. But we could teleport in anyway. The Lanius would take care of their ability to jump away. So that's what we'll do. I think that's just a single fire, but I could be wrong. No, that's a double fire. Okay, no fear. Thinking like this ain't easy. Okay, that no pausing really messes with the head, especially when you have to dart your power around. Still, they're taken care of. And we're getting oxygen for change, please. Yeah, I need that power pretty bad, actually. Pretty damn bad. So up, down, up, 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 down, down, exit. Yeah. Okay, nothing's coming. Unfortunately, that means no scrap is coming. My kingdom for 30 scrap right now. But at least fuel is the least of our worries. Oh dear, 3 jumps and nothing. Got a store in our hand, but nothing to sell. Yeah, nothing to sell. Waste of a jump. Okay, so a pirate ship arrives shortly after you, and it's trying to avoid the beacons once again. Are we going to strip them of their lives? Or ignore the ship altogether? There's no real reason for us to ignore right now. We're looking amazing. But then when you have boarding, things tend to go your way. Spambuka wants to attack the pirates, and everybody wants to eat them up. So they unfortunately have rockets and ion, but that means we don't... Oh, they've got boarding as well. Harumph. But we don't need much shielding at all. And you know what? You go and do that. That's fine. They have a medibay though. Well, they don't do any real damage to us though. Check that medibay. Strip the place of oxygen, it's your job. You strip them of lives, that's your job. Okay, we learn more about the rest of the map as we scrap the ship, giving us the power almost that we need. Also, almost a dead Lanius. I should have let him die actually, because now he's a bit useless for a few jumps. Good. Just great. Oh, we can go over here. I didn't notice that, but again, we'd have to backtrack on it. There's no way down through there. We make that jump and then come back. We jump, we get back, we go there, and then to the egg. Nah, let's not risk it. It's not looking good for this, this zone whatsoever. There's nothing here. Okay, this has been such an anti-sector for us. We're clear, and somebody wants to improve our reactor for 2 rockets and 3 drones. It's an economical decision, and I'm taking it because that reactor needs to get better. Good. Needs to get considerably better. The Zoltan don't do less damage, that's right, but they do have fewer HP, although they also explode on impact. An incredibly good combat drone has now fallen into our hands. We have good luck when it comes to getting free combat drones. Shame we don't have the system to use it, but it's always good to sell for extra scrap. So the question for our crew here is, do we go to the Zoltan controlled or the Mantis homeworlds? We are very ill prepared for dealing with Zoltan ships, especially if they have any rockets, and ships often do. However, if we just deal with them for a while, we can get through and kill their squishy crew. What are we gonna do? Spambuka gives his recommendation for the Mantis, and Reinhardt can't resist a homeworld. That's where we're going. Well, there's certainly enough fuel in the tank. Whether that works for or against us is another question altogether. Let's hope this is a totally not sucky system. The exit, again, is really far from the right. I really wish they wouldn't put it there, but we don't make the rules. So, you find a rebel automated scout floating. Are we going to try to download it again, or are we just going to strip the thing? It's only 19 scrap for stripping. I bet blowing that thing up or successfully downloading it will do us a lot better. I think there's been one case where those triple shields have helped. I'd like to feel a bit more smug, but it's hard to feel smug when there are so many rockets going our way. It seems we're attempting to download, and once again, it goes perfectly well for us. We see that there's a lot to be done here. Very close to the sun, very close to the sun, not so nice, but we want to get as many of these ships as possible and turn them into scrap. Near the sun, but not with a ship. That might mean that somebody just boards you and then you gotta deal with the sunshine. Okay, we'll try to hit all those ships. Melt them down into scrap. So, it's another fire. Are we going to put in the crew or dock to try to get some more crew? How are we feeling? Docking puts the ship at risk, but gets us some scrap. Okay, seems the crew wish to dock once more. Let's get those survivors. Or just take a whole load of damage to the hull and lose our ability to see. I'm probably going to want to upgrade those sensors real soon so we can see the enemy movements. And by real soon I mean right now. We're not scared of the sun, are we? I'm not scared of the sun. I'm a bit scared when I can't pause, I suppose. Just a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to deal with those if I can't pause. So, a small shuttle appears, and it's a rebel automated scout. It's probably going to try warn our passing, and they have 2 rockets, which is not pleasant news for us. So we should probably try to destroy their everything. They can cloak as well, which is bad news for us. That helps a little bit, I suppose. And away she goes. Probably should have brought you back before it all blew up in our face, but whatever works. Damn, that hull damage. Let's keep that in case there's a store. Oh, right, we know where the store is. It's right there. Jump there, then there, then there. No, then there, I guess, and then we'll do the top stuff. So we're 1, 2, 3 jumps to the store. Let's try and save that scrap. Thanks for constantly blowing up for the team there, HD Cyclone. It's not unappreciated. I love that little mwomp of you fixing things, though. So where are those Manti we were promised? Well, here's one. And it's fighting a civilian ship. It also has a lot of lasers to fire at us. However, we do have level 3 shields, and our dodging isn't pathetic. It's just not very good. I'm sure Reinhardt will get better at it. We're going to aid this ship or stay well clear of it. Number 1, it seems that we're going to aid these guys. Not today. And check that medibay. They do actually have one, but I'm sure it couldn't heal everybody at once. Alright, let's get in there. Great work. Oh snap, I forgot NG heals super fast. I only see him breathe super fast. And away you all go. Thanks for your contribution. Hull repair drone! Amazing! If only we had a drone system, we would be unstoppable. So what does the civilian ship have to say? It's a good thing you came when we did. I'm a shipwright. I'm going to give you a hull missile. Thanks a bunch. It's Reinhardt says, can you stop shooting at my crew? Well, it's the AI itself that's shooting. I mean, I'm back at the base. I can't be doing the shooting. That's just ridiculous. Oh, why did we blow up the ship? We should have killed all the crew. I mean, it worked out great for us there, but we should have just killed the crew. Wasn't even thinking about that. Well, it worked out ridiculously well for us. I'll just have to keep in mind to not make that mistake again. It's all this not pausing giving me the shakes. Alright, we gotta get to that store and repair up if nothing else. Alright, we have intruders on board. And that's the extent of it. Okay, well, let's show them we are better. They seem to be considerably better at fighting than we are, sir. Oops. All done. Should have just left them to try to attack that sensors thing. They would have never destroyed it. I prefer straight empty jumps over jumps that just plop down intruders. Aye, but at least you level up a bit of your fighting skill. Or in this case, you lose some due to piecing your crew back together. Okay, let's check out that store, see what it's got for us. Okay, we have drone control with a system repair drone. Those are always kind of handy. Mind control's pretty good for jumping in, and we would love to fix. We also have, oh man, lots of stuff that we want to make use of. That hull repair drone could actually turn all these drones into free repairs. So difficult. Difficult choices to be made. We have plenty of room on the ship, by which I mean 2, probably best for cloaking and for drones, but cloaking and hacking is also good. Drone control and repair a bit, says the captain. Very well. Drone control is ours. Let's make swift use of the hull repair drone, since it's like free repairs. And if we get lucky, he does it 5 times. That's 3. Saving us 9 scrap. That's 4. Come on, give us a 5-er. I'm not going to waste all of them, but it's nice not to spend the scrap to get our ship repaired like that. Now, I do want to keep him, he can be super handy. As for the combat drone, I'm torn. The hull missile, I'm not a fan of missile weapons, so that gets sold straight away. Yeah, we could do with a little bit more repair, just a touch. Otherwise... You know, combat could save us in a pinch, especially when you rip apart enemy shields. Depends if we want to go with cloaking or hacking, both are awesome. Jake, we're going to need a bit of power, that we will. We can go for a little bit of it. Combat drone does not go well with boarding party. Farewell. This sells for so much scrap though, but it could save our bacon later on if things go bad and we can always sell it later. This looks okay. I mean, I'm happy to have a system repair drone when we have so few crew. Pike beam ignore shield? No, it does not. But crew ignore shield unless it's over shield. So this is okay. This is certainly okay. Let's go. We've got a lot more ships to destroy. Buy the drone parts? Nah, not worth it. We found you at last. Prepare to die. They do have rockets, which always bothers me. They have a clone bay, which is another bothersome thing. Let's get on in there. Yeah, that's pretty bothersome actually. Actually take that thing down. Okay, everybody's dead. We're stripping that thing bad. Expertly done, crew. I know it's completely unnecessary, but we're going to have our little mascot system repair drone join us. He's not going to actually repair things, that is Reinhardt's job, but it's always pretty cute having him around. Yeah, the only beam that gets to ignore shields is the artillery beam. And that you only see on 2 ships, and it can't be bought for other ships. Alright, so far so good. Now we got a lot more battles coming up. The question is what's best, or what's most worth our time investing in. And these 2 guys are likely going to die if I throw them into another battle. At least if I do so immediately, so let's get you refreshed. If all crew are dead, can you still hit them? As long as you have a clone bay that's holding some of your crew, you'll be okay. Our advanced ship AI is perfect for it. Okay, let's not be crazy here. Let's keep going. Max out the cloning. I'd like to heal my crew somewhat. All in due time. Once again, our enemy has rockets, and the Mantis ship is hunting in the distance. Do we aid the civilian ship, or simply stay out of this? They can teleport in on us, much like we can them, and we want to be quick on this, because, well, we get ravaged. Spambuka says, number 1, everybody's usually keen on aiding here, because we need that stuff. We're aiding them not today. Alright, they do have a cloning bay, so ideally we kill everybody that boards us and then destroy their bay. Yes, all one person that comes for us. Alright, good, they're looking a bit dead. Yeah, we're not having you coming back, thanks. Oh, of course they have, they got better doors here. I have a hard time getting through that. And you don't learn anything by taking down the doors. Okay. Well, we can learn a lot by destroying everything else they have. And that Mantis isn't going to... Oh, okay. I'm all the happier to kill you. So we strip it and the civilians ran away. Civilians are always doing us in. Get repairing their captain. Can we max out the cloning? Ah, but it costs 45 scrap. Okay. At least that way we get quite a lot of repair per jump. We could once again grind this out, but might be better just to go straight for the exit. A 1, a 2, a gone. We'll do our best. What does a maxed out cloning bay do? It will, oh my! We're about to be very glad that we got that. So you cross paths with a Mantis ship that looks to have had dozens of layers of armor plating added over what must have been a 100-year career. Its captain is legendary thief Kazapel. Your crew looks frightened. Well, gotta go for the blue options here. We attempt to hail him and your Mantis crew steps forward. He and Kazapel perform a weird kind of alien haha. Meanwhile, charge the battle systems. This could be troublesome. Alright, well, charge indeed. Let's get on in there. This will probably be quite bad for us if we can't dodge considerably well. Mind you, check that medibay. Just get good at dodging. I'm not sure if we have what we need to do this, but we'll try. There's a special ending to this. We have the cloning bay for it, but I'm not sure if we have the other things we need for it. Okay, we got it! No more life signs are detected aboard the ship. You appear to have won. Let's teleport additional crew, check for survivors. You find Kazapel slumped in a corner, dying. We quickly configure the clone bay to save him due to its advancedness. Your haste is paid off and you register him in the clone bay's database. After he passes away, he's quickly reconstructed on board your ship. When his sensors return, he says, I have never thought I would see the day, but I am willing to devote myself and my ships to your cause. We have got Kazapel joining our crew, and he gives us his stash of goodies. Another augment the Mantis pheromones. He's joined, we get the scrap, and oh boy, huge haul for that, just huge. And now we have closer to the perfect boarding crew. Now who is the alias for this legendary guy? Has to be somebody with an equally good name, of course. No, Marvin, nobody's too cool to rename this guy. So who do we have? Who's got a cool name? You better ping me for it. Sir Babel is stepping back in right out of retirement. I knew it was you all along. Maxed in everything. It's going to be really good at, well, killing. Expertly done, crew. Expertly done. Still feel like we need more power, but ooh, can we hit that exit in time? If we can't, we should do these other things first. We should at least try for it. Oh no, we are not hitting that exit in time. Not even a chance. So we spot a small rebel ship. It's been refitted for transport. Are we going to demand the surrender of their goods? They'll probably try to run away, so we need to make it a quickie with our awesome boarding crew. Or do we simply avoid it and not risk it? Because if they jump away with our 3 manti, we're sitting ducks. Seems the crew demands their goodies. They've got a level 2 flak. We need those weapons taken care of on the double. Also check that medibay. They actually have a medibay. Alright, they're trying to escape. We got to unescape them. Don't need any of that flak, so please kill it. Oh, that's a really good thing they got going there. Alright, good. They can't hurt us at the very least. Ah, damn, that's a problem right there. Oh, 'cause 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 ' Keep them busy. You take care of their ability to dodge away. There's no real hurry here, but I don't want them jumping on us. It's a great opportunity to kill everything they know and love, though. Alright. Check that, no oxygen. We can continue to butcher this place, right? Oh, they don't want to give us a chance. They're all dead, and we get a beautiful hull beam for our trouble. It's not a great weapon, but beams can be really good. Only requires 2 power. Takes a while to power up, though. Double damage on systemless rooms. I mean, Pike and Hull together is a really good thing if you get hacking on the Rebel Flagship, because you can do a ton of damage with those together. It's not a guarantee, though. And now at least everybody can heal pretty well when we jump. The exit is toast. Let's go round the back. I'm really curious what can happen at a fire when there's no people there. Might as well grind out the sector. Oh wait, hold on. Maybe we should do this one first, because we can't go there, then there, and expect to hit this one up. But we can do this, then this. We should think closely about what we want to do with our ship right now, though. We have a lot of scrap. But if there's a store coming up, then we're going to want to have lots of scrap. Fire with no people equals teleporters. What do you mean? Oh, you mean we should get some better teleporters? Because I can get behind that, but... yeah, we're fine. Oh, you mean we get teleported. I understand. Okay, so I thought we'd been doomed to this backwater assignment. It's my chance to take back the Commander's good graces. Well, it's time for me to take your lives. Farewell. And all I was saying about how bad those were. System repair drone, do your thing. Ah, we got stunned pretty hard. Oh, right. Damn, if that knocks out this, then we are toast. Didn't. Good. If it did 3 damage to that, we would be in a horrible situation. Kill him fast. I'm getting ravaged here. Okay, all dead. We get the fuel. We have no oxygen, which is a damn shame, so please fix it fast. Alright, the system is also broken, okay. But we're relatively safe right now, we got the oxygen. We just don't have a functional engine now. Okay. Nothing to worry about. Better use the hull repair before we go to the next place. Alright, sure, but if it gets pulsared, then it's going to go down without doing its full job, I think. I can't be sure, though. It was very risky. If it really did damage to this, we would have been toast. Yeah, like that. It hits as long as it doesn't hit our drones. And get us repaired, please. Four is nice. I'll take a bit more though, please. Oh, but the next jump isn't to the to there, it's to here. So we'll let him do his job, and then as soon as we have our shields back, do that. Expertly done. And well, hot damn, no life boards, no life forms aboard, but we're taking those goodies. And I feel a bit antsy about not having as close to as much repair as we can get. Although I always want to keep a few drones in reserve just in case there's an event. Whew. Okay, dangerous times ahead. They're probably going to have level 3 shields, so both of these won't save our bacon. We just got to... We could kill the crew. It's not an impossibility. But it's not exactly Nebula. The anti-ship battery will be hammering us. So instead, let's get people doing some jobs. And prepare to get out of this place as quickly as we can. Probably with a bit of extra FTL. Let's do this. Double speed. Okay, that's terrifying. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and heavy laser as well, and what looks to be some horrible kind of rocket. Almost tempting to board them, but they're going to be boarding us. But where? Get on that. Expertly done. Get dodging. Whoocha. Oh god. Oh, dearie me. Alright, never worry about those things. We're getting out of here first and foremost. Are we going to the Rebel Wronghold? Or do we go to the abandoned sector? So, wolves or laniuses? That's the question for our captain. We took a fair bit of damage there, but nothing insurmountable. The engines are already paying for themselves, no doubt. We took 4 damage from that rocket. It really must have been a hull one. The captain demands that we go to the Rebel Wronghold onwards. Also, Spam is about to die. Thankfully, they get that get fixed up here. Please fix our oxygen. We're going to need that. Engine's critical, lots of things are critical right now. Let's get that oxygen working though, please. System repair drone, you go and do your thing. Okay, oxygen's up. Reinhardt, you take care of those engines. You're the best at it. Boarding team, get ready to board. Spam, you look a little bit beaten up. Go and say hello to your good friend HD. He will fix you right up. Why is Manti so fast? Asks Nagand. Manti are already faster than normal, but we also have Manti pheromones, which make everybody faster. So remember these positions, please. No store straight away, but we want to hit up that quest. It's got Kazal Splacky's super goods. A little concerned about our lack of ability to take down shields. Pike and Hull together are nice, but I just want a bit more oomph on our team. Okay. I always like exploring the Nebula, trying to find ourselves some shopping. Okay, nothing going on here. Okay, a whole load of nothing. I don't like that, but I do like getting a store. Let's see what they have in offer for us. Mind control, hacking, medibay, all very tempting. Ion bomb, also really nice. Anti-bio beam, only good if you take down shields, and we're not good at that. They also have a Rockman and a couple of NG. Question is, do we want to buy any of those or sell any of this? The Mantis pheromones are practically walking money. That hull beam is worth 35. Here's where we need to start thinking towards the end game though. If we had full hacking, hull beam plus the other beam would destroy the flagship. but that means foregoing cloaking. Okay, we have Reinhardt who wants the hacking. It's our final slot, but we'll take it. We're also going to buy a few drone parts, because we will need those if we're in a desperate situation. We're also going to fix our ship up. Just a touch. We'll keep the hull beam, since that would be useful if we do decide to hack down somebody's shields. Hull beam and pike beam together would ravage the enemy. Get rid of those pheromones though. Alright, this is acceptable. Could always be better, but when couldn't it? It's tempting to get even better hacking. 4 seconds is nothing. Advanced hacking. Just in case things go really bad for us. So there's a forward scout. It's probably going to try to get away from us. However, they don't have... well, they have a medibay, but we could probably destroy their jumping if we take care of that. Alright. They're going to try to board us as well. That's a shame. It's alright. Just do your thing. Damn, their FTL is charging. There's not a lot we can do about that. Damn. Damn, we can't get rid of those guys. We can jump at least before they do. That way they won't alert the rebel fleet. That was a damn shame. Alright, and there's another rebel ship to reward us. And these guys are well prepared to ruin our day. Damn, I kind of want them dead before they do anything to us. Our weapons can't really do anything. System repair certainly could, but the system is broken. Alright, away they go. They have no healing whatsoever, so let's take care of their everything. No great loss, they're all gonna die. Whew! We take their weapon. It's a pretty awesome weapon. It's a shame we can't deal with the enemy shields, but the anti-bio beam will sell for good, and it's occasionally alright in events. Very occasionally. Man, this is difficult with no pausing. So much going on so quickly. Sadly though, they killed System Repair Drone when they had that boarding bot. There was no saving him. Let's check out the Nebula, I suppose, but we need to hit up that quest sooner or later. I just like doing Nebula, you get extra jumps. Okay, so an advanced rebel automated ship is stationed here. I doubt they'd get through our shields particularly well, given what we can see, although that might be a rocket launcher there. Hard to tell without functional lasers. Are we going to hack them and prevent an alert, avoid provoking them, or attack the ship? Change bio beam for hull beam in case of events. Events look for what you have in storage as well, so don't worry about that. We're going to spend a drone just to not scrap this ship? That's the question. Captain Reinhardt wishes to attack. Sir Babel also wishes to attack, and I can't see the rest of the team saying otherwise, so we're taking it down. Oh, they're trying to board us now. Oh, damn. That's some impressive hacking they have there. This could be troublesome, actually. Well, hell, we can do what we can as long as our everything else works, right? Don't like those weapons of theirs, they're causing us some issues. Oh, our weapons are also going down. Everybody just dying. That's okay though. Well, it's not okay if our weapons aren't functional. They can still do some horrible damage. Oh, I didn't realize our doors were on fire. And our oxygen is on fire. They had a firebomb going there. System repair drone. Can you help us out here? Yeah, he can try, but he's on fire as well. Okay, this fire is getting out of control. There, they are blowing us to smithereens here. And without oxygen, we're going to be in a whole load of rubbish. Jeez. Oh, jeez. They love setting us on fire here. I'd love to have some functional weapons. Alright, you work on the whole fire situation. You don't worry about no oxygen. They'll run out of those fire bombs eventually. We can hope. Alright, good, we got oxygen. But what's on fire now, apart from everything? Oh, okay. Pretty much everything. Less of that, please. Shouldn't we have functional shields right now? And that's the end of you. Thank goodness. Let's try and get this ship back under control. Dangerous, and we got nothing useful for it. The worst combination. Okay, let's fix you up, and then you can maybe deal with anything wrong with our ship. Although I don't hear the sound of fires. No, he just wants to repair up. Apparently there's nothing wrong. That's okay by me. Our ship is what's wrong, though. Phew. Firebomb did a surprising amount of damage to us, and I'm surprised that our shields went down as badly as they did. Oh well, can't win them all. Okay, let's not go that way. Lanius man is in a dangerous place. You know, given he's not actually any good with weapons, I'd rather he was back there on the engines, but... Well, if we have him there, we can quickly beam him in. Well, at least we took him down and got plenty of scrap for it. 2 fuel for 4 rockets, that's a bad deal. Just carry on exploring the Nebula, though. Kinda wish I had better piloting, because we could get this event. Okay, do we manually search for wreckage and survivors, or do we avoid the risk and jump away unscathed? Piloting would have given us a bonus option here. Yeah, we might get something good, or somebody might fall to their death. Reinhardt and Spam both wish to investigate, and Sir Babel's going to search it. Well, hot damn, can't argue with some pure Pegasus on the ship. What is Pegasus, you ask? Well, it fires 2 missiles instead of 1. Pretty good, but I'm not the biggest fan of missile weapons generally, so never mind that. Plenty of scrap, though. We should probably do at least our subsystems here. And keep checking out those nebulae. More of this stuff. We jump into a sector, it's got Plasma Storm, but an automated rebel scout is trying to attack us. We have very low power here. Do we attempt to outrun it, or do we simply fight the damn thing? We should pay a bit of attention to what it has before this battle starts. Jake should do a missile run someday. That's also known as Rock A Thagnus. The captain wishes to fight, so do the team. Let's prepare to... Okay, it doesn't give me any time to think about what I'm fighting here. Let's just, oh dear. Let's just beam on in and kill the damn thing. Starting with the weapons, because that's going to be intolerable. Oh jeez. Please stop shooting me. Alright, thankfully we took care of that. Now we just have to deal with the rest of this everything. We don't need to dodge if they can't shoot us. No need to teleport. But be there if they ever get it repaired. That should do. Not happy with that thing shooting us anyway. Good. Don't worry, we won't let you die there. I'm not that monstrous. Sir Babel, you're extremely good at everything. Maybe you can get better at shooting as well. And they can't even dodge this, so no worries. Away it goes, giving us oodles of scrap, thankfully. Scrap that could well be turned into more power for the ship, but there may be a store later on. Or, you know, right about now. Well, not that we're seeing. I want more power. Just a little bit. Let's continue the Nebula hunt. HD Cyclone thanking me for sparing his life. Okay, somebody's here to warn about our passing, but check those shields. They could hurt us, but it's unlikely. Just get both the beams working, all that going, and we're pretty golden. Pike beam hits everything, hull beam hits hull, and they're already dead. Slice and dice. Oh, distressed bacon. We could do that plus the quest, maybe. 1, 2, 3. If I get there, it's going to be there. And then the next one, it'll be here. Next one, it'll be here. We could do the quest and distress, but we'd probably fight the rebel fleet again. But we like doing that, right? Or we could do this safe one that doesn't do the distress. You, and exit. Well, if I'm counting 4 as safe, then this is perfectly safe as well, but we would be fighting the rebel fleet here. 1, 2, 3, and then we can do it. The hull's not in a great shape, so let's... Oh dear. Intruders on board when there's a big fire going on. Unpleasant. Let's go and give them what's for. Good enough. We come across a rebel automated scout pursuing a civilian ship, weapons engaged. Do we aid or stay out of it? We're in a good position here. Team's only a little beaten up. It was nice of them to board our weapons place, I'll give them that. Okay, it seems that everybody wants to aid those pesky civilians. Whilst we ask ourselves, what have they ever done for us? They jumped away last time. The cowards. Not willing to pay us for a job well done. Still, let's bicker less and help more. And I'm glad our beams are what we have going. Because they are gonna be gone. They're already dead. Beautiful. Now that civilian ship, A small reward. It's not great, but it's not too shabby. Now, what's our quest? It's another Hermes missile. We're not terrifically impressed with that. However, 55 scrap, I certainly am. Got a lot of stuff we need to sell at a store for a change. Standard powerful missile, 3 damage, low everything. You know, the Pegasus is most likely better because it shoots twice. There are people that love the Pegasus, especially with the rocket replicator, but it's not a bad setup. It'll be better when we can take shields down, though. The lack of cloaking is a little terrifying. And that distressed bacon would have been so good, potentially. Wouldn't Pegasus be better than chain laser? Well, the Pegasus takes 20 seconds to heat up. Costs more power. Speaking of, maybe we should actually upgrade our weapon so we can get all of our weaponry going. And it uses missiles. Granted, we have missiles, but it might be good for the final encounter. Might even hold on to it for the flagship. So we detect a rebel scout attacking a small refueling outpost. We haven't been stumbling across that much fuel as we go along. Are we going to intervene to defend, or simply avoid the conflict altogether? What I'm going to wish for is a defense drone coming up, because all these missiles have been what have been doing us in. Okay, people are wanting to intervene here. They go hot, and they have drones. I wonder what kind of drones. Well, it doesn't matter, we just need to get in there and kill them all, but we'll take down their offensive weaponry first. Those weapons will be no good here. That's certainly not when that's going on. Alright, destroy that and then... don't know actually. Don't like the idea of them getting those rockets back up and working again. But they can't have much power here. Good. Could send in everybody to die once again and take out their shields. Or I could just send in 2 of you to do the shields. I don't want Babel to be one of the ones getting that kind of damage though. How much damage can you do to those shields? That's my question. It's kind of okay. Yeah, I've seen better. Alright, we're golden, and they are dead. See, HD Cyclone surviving all of this. We salvage what we can, and fuel on the house. That's what we're looking for. Let's carry on. So, do we go to the Rebel-controlled or the Rock homeworlds? That's our question for Captain Reinhardt. Meanwhile, you get all that fixed up, please. It's tempting to go for the extra mile on the hacking, or even the teleporting. You know, faster teleporting can save you in a pinch. I guess that pinch is what our clone bay does. Reinhardt's having it on the rocks. Very well. Good opportunity to find the crystal gate here. But that only works if you have a Crystal crew member. Sadly, Lanius won't be doing it. Distress beacon right off the go. Let's check it out. Probably should repair ourselves up a bit. So we arrive at the distress beacon, a small asteroid belt, and you find a pirate has been crushed between the large rocks. Must have been illegally mining. Well, we can beam him out with our beam weapons. We have a lot of them. And they thank us and give us the resources. Good move by them. Oh man, there's a lot we could power up here, but I want some extra teleporter just in case, unless there's a store nearby. Say and it shall be delivered. We've got a lot to sell. Okay, not particularly great. I love long-range scanners though. I just think it's amazing. Drone recovery arm is only good if you use drones extensively, which we are not. Some good crew. We could do with crew. We're short on those big time. But at the very least, sadly, the anti-bio beam and the Hermes have outstayed their welcome. The Pegasus I'm not so sure about. It is better than the chain laser the way we likely want to use it. It can do 4 damage if we take something down proper. That's a lot of shields removed. Drone recovery with hull repair though, it doesn't work like that, I'm pretty certain. Non-destroyed drones will be retrieved. But this guy, the drone part is consumed once it's done. You can't constantly reuse it. Still, it's worth good money to sell. Gives us better odds than actually paying for repairs. I mean, really. At the minimum, it does is 3 repair, and that's 9 scrap. And it can do more, like it just did. With drone recovery arm, you can get some free repair if you jump away whilst the drone is still out. That's an interesting one. But I'm not going to rely on that because it's something I would totally forget. That sounds good. Still, I'll buy what few you have there. I love long-range sensors though, they're so damn good. Yeah. Walking Battery and Rockman are also both extremely tempting. Because then I can shove the Lanius away into the back seat and have the Rock help the Manti with attacking. Okay, so you can deploy it, then jump. Interesting, but I'm not going to use that. I will probably use Gracie the Zoltan so we can have somebody permanently on the engines. Better. Hopefully they learn fast on the job. Rockman is so incredibly tempting. This is expensive, but yeah, we'll go for Rocky. That way we can still use HD Cyclone if there's an unmanned drone that we need to destroy. Otherwise this is a very good boarding party. The Rockman's got it to last. So we need a couple of crew members for our new walking battery and the tons of rocks. So who's going to be in it? Good old Manpower says I could be a moving battery. That's true. Manpower, you've now joined us. You are certainly power in man form. But who's going to be Rocky? I'm not a one-use battery. Let's go, says Dammit Foo. That might make you better suited to be a rock. But I don't know, is anybody stepping up to be the 4th in the boarding party? Trust me, I got all day. It's a Sunday. Rock did indeed have some bonus for weapons, but I can't keep the Lanius man constantly there or else he'll drown, he'll suck all the oxygen away for the others. Okay, Wooter wants to be our rock. Wooter at 215. There you go. We still have some spare scrap. I wouldn't mind getting some better oxygen just in case things go Pete Tong with it. Nah, we got cloning. We don't need to worry about petty things like oxygen. Power's looking okay-ish. Still a little terrifying how we take down things with high shields, but that, I guess, is what hacking is for. Okay, another store. An asteroid field, another asteroid field. and close to the sun, but no ships going on. Well, we'll take the high road then. I'm not scared of asteroid fields with this loadout. So, there are a number of ships fleeing from a small space station. We're overrun by giant alien spiders. If we had still the anti-bio beam, we would be able to take care of this and get the large reward. Sadly, we only just sold it. So, are we going to fight them? Third time a charm, or do we simply leave them alone? Somebody could get utterly ravaged here. Spam wants to go for number 1. The giant alien spiders are apparently no joke. Everybody wants to kill them. Sadly, Reinhardt did not make it. Thankfully, the clone system already has one. So even though Captain was safe in his cockpit, wasn't good enough. Ship, no ship, asteroids. Looks good to me. Nothing for it, sadly. So, a motley collection of rock ships are stationed here. They have rockets, which is really bad news for us, since we don't have a good way of dealing with that. We're just going to have to beam on in and kill everybody. So let's do exactly that. Oh, they're going to do much the same to us? Well, that's their funeral, because, well, you know. They are going to get that rocket in. Oh, we managed to dodge it. Excellent. Expertly stripped, everybody. That's that 40% evasion right there. And Reinhardt has relearnt his piloting skill, whilst manpower is getting to grips with the engines. That was actually really wonderful. It could have gone a lot worse. All this power, though, what could we use it for? Getting some extra power bars so we could potentially hack is a good idea, I think. It looks quiet, but you realize your computer is being scanned. A hidden rock vessel hails you. Why do you fill your computer with lies? These are not the holy words. Before you can interject, they open fire, and they do have that medibay. And they got 2 flaks and a regular shot. We need to take care of everything we see there. We're going to have a hard time actually taking down their medibay, so you guys get on that whilst they are unable to move particularly well. Dodge! Good-ish. Okay, we should be able to kill them faster than they can kill us there. Get better at what you do, folks. Yikes. Please stop having them kill us. Alright, all the fuel's coming out, we get all the scrap, and we're glad for that, because they even get a cheeky little shot on us there as well. Took some damage. A lot of that was due to us already being hurt beforehand, which was a bit of a shame, but fit Kinnaman D. Captain's gonna show how good he is at fixing here. Good job. Sir Babble's beaten up, but we don't want to lose that awesome combat skill now, do we? Jake, hull repair, it's an option. It's an option we're going for as well. What a crutch. And there's a reason when you sell it, it's worth 40 odd scrap. 3 repair, 4 repair. Good, back in the green. Let's keep on going. Yeah, I don't fear that asteroid belt at all. Do you use training ships? Ships that can't hurt you but train your crew? Only if I'm playing alone. It's really tiresome. I set the game to like 500% speed and then just go and have a drink. An ancient device is orbiting within the crystal rings. You can't discern its nature or function. If we had a crystal guy, we'd be able to reactivate it and head off to crystal worlds. We do not, however. Do we scrap it or leave it alone? It's almost always better to scrap it, and the team knows that, so we are scrapping it for loads of money. Really want to check out that asteroid belt. Is there anything worth upgrading before we go there, though? Potentially some hacking. You never know when things are going to get grim. And I do love some extra sensors. But I guess we don't need those right now. I mean, we could annihilate the enemy shields and watch them get peppered by rockets. But that would also do us in if things were to go bad. They're mining some rich asteroids. I think we should go and make them significantly less rich. They do have a medibay, but that's nothing we can't deal with, especially if we were to hack the medibay, but we're not going in for that. Let's just destroy their everything, chaps. Oh right, they have rockets. Let's pray that that doesn't destroy our shields. Oh look, it destroyed our shields. System repair drone, get on it. Oh dear. We want those weapons of theirs gone. That's what's causing us all of our issues right now. Okay, that's good. Just get rid of those rockets. We're getting tired of them already. Ah, they're still going. Thankfully they engage with Rockman, who has all the health first. Okay, that's no longer a concern. The real question is, what do we take care of now? And probably the shields are the right idea. Might be able to kill him faster than he heals. Unlikely though at that rate. No, sadly not. I gotta take down their ability to do me in here. There we go. Whew! All stripped. And not a serious amount of damage done. How about you go and gloat to HD Cyclone about the great job you did? It just died of excitement, did Spam. Good job. Glad we had System Repair Drone to take care of our shields, because I did not have time to pause and think about who to move in to deal with it. Alright, remember locations, since I don't think we've checked that for a while, and we're good to go. We're in danger, but we're still good to go. The store could have amazing things for us. The question is, how amazing would they have to be for us to want to go there? Our weapons could be better, I'll give you that, but unless they have Glaive Beam, I'm really not interested. Having said that, now I need to check. Flak is amazing. Flak is damn amazing. Fire Beam is damn amazing. Breach Bomb too is damn amazing. Think of it like this: we set fire to the flagship. We don't have anything but beams. We just hack the flagship, and triple beam build. Anybody? It's unorthodox, and it would need a lot of drones, but we could go for it. I'll think about that whilst I take a quick water break. Sir Babel points out that triple beam build means that anything that has defense drones are a pain to deal with. How do you mean? We don't fear the defense drone. Flak could be better than chain, but I'm not sure if it's worth spending on right now. Shield is always nice, but it's better if you have a cloaking. Otherwise, it's just a bit of a pain. Nothing but humans here is a shame. Okay, we're going to need those drones, most likely. And I'm not opposed to spending a bit on repairs. Not right now. You know what St. Lucas would say, Jake? Can't hack something that has defense drones. I mean, I see what you're saying there. Yes, however, if we beam on in and kill their drone system, then that's not a problem. And this does go for good money, but it's probably better that we hold on. No. I mean, I'm just so enamored by the triple beam system. Terrifying beam. Does no physical damage, but ignites fires. But that's not going to be any use unless we actually take down shields, and we're unlikely to actually do that. Here's a thought, Jake. Triple beam build, enemy has an overshield. Your move. Overshield gets destroyed by beam weapons pretty quickly, so don't see the problem there. I mean, it's probably more in our more good for us to actually kill all the crew except for one on the rebel flagship in phase 1, and we have a good boarding team for doing that. And fire would help with killing everybody, no doubt about that. I just can't say no to the fire beam. I love it to death. It's ours now. Triple beam build is go. Alright, we will live with our decisions here. Farewell. Means we're not going to be having Pegasus either. The triple beam build will work for us, or we'll work for it. None of this is particularly useful for us. Grand. Yeah! This is going to be hell. Okay. Let's do this. We've got all these people stepping up to test our triple beam build. How nice of them. 1, 2, 3, potentially here before we make the exit. It's what St. Lucas would want. You are immediately messaged by an imposing-looking rock war vessel. You're the ship off to save the Federation, aren't you? And you expect to survive in that heap of junk? There's actually a correct path you can take through this, which will actually net you another Rockman, which will probably be really good for all those fires we're going to be starting. Question is if we're going to take that correct path or simply blow this ship up. All these rocks here to test our fire beam. Oh, okay. Well, 2 is definitely not the correct choice if we want to get somebody. But it seems people just want to destroy the rock ship, so we're strong enough to destroy them. Oh, well, maybe I was wrong. One ship is not the same as a fleet, but at least you got some fire. Meet us at these coordinates if you want to prove to us that the Federation is worth saving. Then they jump away. Oh yeah, this is a long-winded bunch of rubbish. Oh no, that's bad for us. 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do you, and then we'll probably face the enemy fleet. Curses. Okay, so we've got a well-known slave trader hailing us and offering us laborers for cheap. Are we going to free this useless human, or attack the slaver scum, or just continue on our way? Now, they got an overshield, which is a pain for beam weapons to get through, but hey, we can still try. They'll have a hard time getting through us, provided we actually dodge. Overshield test, engage, attack the slaver scum. Check that medibay. Firebeam is so-so with length. Alright, just kill them all. How hard could it be? It's a shame, I wanted to set some fires. But if they all want to die, that's fine. The slaves all died, but that's no big deal. I mean, we've already got a crew of 7. How could we ever need more? Could do with extra shields, granted, but we're okay. 1, 2, 3. We're good. Boost the engine, Jake. We have the scrap. Maybe. You encounter a rock vessel and attempt to open trading frequencies, but they take it as an act of cultural transgression. They open fire. They got rockets alright, and they got medibay. Well, let's do the best we can. Which is, of course, killing the... Ooh, interesting. Gonna wish we'd boosted our dodge now, because that rocket's going to give us a rather bad time, I think. Yeesh. System repair drone makes us proud. Right, he's gonna die, and then these weapons are going fast. Bye-bye. So I don't want that huge rocket hitting us anymore, please. Yeah, I could hack their medibay to kill them all, but I could also do it more enjoyably, like this. Oh, yes. Firebeam just happens to be the one that's still fully operational. Take those shields down. What? That's all. They listened to me when I had that going? Okay. Ah. All stripped. All on fire. All is well. Jake, we can't cook rocks. I know, but we can cook their medibay, preventing them from healing. Which makes me very happy. Alright, we got an exit, then a quest, then we got to fight the rebels, but that's okay. Let's see what the exit has for us. Kill me to reset my health, says Wooter, because he's a bit of a coward. Oh, come on, we can make this work. 1 fuel for 4 rockets is normally pretty good, but we are not working on a rocket build here. Time to do this quest. The question is, what are we going to do? They have... it's in where there's fires, and if I recall, we just kind of have to outlast them. We can't kill their crew or else things will go bad. Which means we'll probably want to hack them and then beam them half to death. But they have lots of rockets, don't they? Could be troublesome. Could be real troublesome. Oh well. I'm gonna really wish I bought those extra shields for fighting the Federation that we're about to do, though. Ah well, why worry? Dodge will be your friend. It will if they have lots of rockets. Oh, they don't have lots of rockets. Still wish I bought the other things. Let's see how long your puny ship can handle this heat. Prepare for a challenge. Okay. We actually need to have them jump away if we want to win here. Although, if they want to try and hurt us, then we're still going to kill them. I don't want that thing hitting me. At all. Okay, it was a bit of a waste. As they jump, they relay coordinates of your to your navigation system. They want us to follow them. Oh, fine by me. Do we want manpower to survive? There's the real question. Okay, we're good. Just let everything get back to normal. Probably get hull beam in case we're going to destroy the enemy. Probably doing a hull repair would have been useful, but we ran out of time for that. Let's go to the exit. Okay, we must survive long enough to jump to the next sector. We could try and kill them, but let's just get through this. like the heroes we are. There's no point in destroying them for 1 fuel. We don't need it. Oh dear, that's a shame. Alright, we are out of here, and our only choice is civilian sector, so there we go. And we did dodge the incoming anti-ship battery. Beautiful. Trying to make our life hell, we'll make their everything hell. Ah, beautiful. And nobody needs to get their health reset. This is all fine, although I'm really going to want that extra oxygen. Just makes filling up the whole ship that much easier. Triple speed, isn't it? Yeah, 3 times. If I open things up, oxygen levels actually improve. It's good enough to keep the Lanius not killing our crew if we do that, although it's still dangerous. Hull repair, it's an option. We're not drowning in drones though, I'd probably rather not do that right now. But here's hoping for a 5. 3, give us the 4, and give us the 5. Back up to green just like that. Easy money. Alright, lots of things to explore. We could go 1, 2, 3, and then maybe do both of these. But there's no guarantee that that'll be fast enough to avoid the rebel. Ah, what the hell, we'll take it. Who needs guarantees, right? So, it's the Urgtang Clan hunting grounds. Your prey shields up. Well, check that clone bay. They're gonna try and board us, which is fine. Where are they? Oh, there they go. Actually, that's gonna get us killed. Oh dear, that was not my best of options. Starting to wish I had somebody that worked on shields right about now. At least these guys will die. Especially if they kill their own crew. Wonderful. They've taken a leaf out of my book. Let's kill them all. Starting with their weapons, of course. Yikes. That's gonna hurt, actually. I need those weapons down and out. So their weapons are gone. If I take down their shields, I'll just set fire to their medibay. Or, you know, if they want to have their... Oh, okay. That works too, I guess. Just want to set fire to you a little bit. Not a monster. Not a monster. I know there's a way to do this that probably wouldn't result in my whole crew dying here, but I really want to put that fire beam to use. You'll do more damage there. Oh, I'm poised and ready. Hey Rockman, go and help them out with their fire problem. Oh damn, I was hoping that would be reacting 100% more fires. Oh, it is on fire. Good. All dead, and we get their small bomb. Don't know if it's specifically their small bomb, but let's get out of there before our own crew die horribly again. And get everything else functional. Reinhardt's getting real good at repairing. But I'm more of a here and now kind of guy. Also, Wooter, you can get your full health restore now, because I'm a generous guy. The rest of the crew will be okay without it. So, I wonder if that's in line with Federation requirements. They've killed us before. And not being able to kill the crew. Or restore the crew when they're still technically alive. Alright, let's keep going. How does a clone bay clone rock? I don't know. Just keeps a backup of rocks. Alright, so they laughed at me when I said beams only. Now who's laughing? Probably still them. They are ironing hard here. I know Fire Beam does almost nothing, but it can do something sometimes. Get dodging, folks. This is important. So damn good at dodging. Manpower has really learned how to work those engines. Simply beautiful. Oh man, distress. It's not impossible to hit up that distress there, potentially. I'm not sure though. Let's be fair, Jake, I'm not seeing the fire beam contributing better to this than what you could have instead of it. Shh. You got no imagination, Alicious, that's your problem. Now that's one of your problems. Whew. Double hull repair drone. It's just what the doctor ordered. How about some fueling drones, though? Could do with those. So, we are... They're trying to hack down our shield system. Do we counter-hack it, or just continue? It prevents us from hacking. Which, you know, we might want to hack them. But it uses drone parts. Not sure we want to do that. Breach 2 would be more efficient but less fun, says Manpower. Correct. Okay, now what do we take down here? Their weapons are a pain. Their everything is a pain, really. I just send in the whole load of people to kill everything they have, especially their weapons. But we need the Lanius guy on it. 2, just to be sure. We want to counter it. Alright. We continue with our good old shields. I want you in there. Oh man, they're trying to hack our dodging. Well, let's hack their existence. At least they don't hack our clone bay. That would be awful. Hacking from them. They all die in unison, it's beautiful. But it does mean I can't hack their shields down, which is a bit of a bummer. I mean, there's more than one way to take care of enemy shields. Ain't that right, crew? Ain't that right, crew? At least HD Cyclone has learned a lot about killing. Rockman needed the restoration anyway. Sending in waves of men to their oxygenless deaths. That summarizes it pretty well. But look, we're getting our skills back just by hurting it, so don't need to worry. Oh, if you could have done just a little bit better, no more people would have had to die. But they do, because you didn't. Pipe beam is a winner on our side, so back you come, everybody to positions. Pop. Jake, can you show the stats of your crew? We certainly can. Maxed out piloting on the captain, and he's pretty good at repairs. Spam is almost impeccable at killing. HD Cyclone is the perfect killing machine. Not so hot on weapons, but that's a minor point. Archmage is good at killing, Sir Babel is great at killing. Didn't Babel used to be perfect at everything? Probably imagining that. Manpower is good at a few things, but has perfected engines, and Wooter is pretty good at hurting. Could be better, and indeed soon will be. I'm liking this build. Okay. We have a lot more that we could do, though. We could get even better shields. And of course we will. Let's just keep killing whatever we come across. We've found you. Prepare to die. Oh, I'm about to be really glad we got those shields. And they want to board us? Oh, damn. Could be troublesome for us, actually. Thankfully, we kill them before they kill us. Or rather, before anything, really. Get in there. I don't like those weapons whatsoever. Because their Vulcan is about to get extremely fast firing. So we need to kill their crew as fast as possible. Look, it's getting fast, but they're all dead. So good news for us. Nice. Manpower's a bit hurt, but there's no reason to kill him. He usually isn't in danger. 1, 2, 3. We'll be ignoring the distress at the bottom. And yeah, I'm not sure I want to fight next to the sun anyway. Service on this ship really takes its toll. I think manpower is the only one that hasn't died. It's a forward scout, it's pretty good at what it does, but we could kill everybody. We'll have a hard time doing that, but we can try. We'll have to hack their healing though. Trust me, I'm fine with that. All dead. Whew. And we're still one step ahead. Ship looks fine. Even the captain's got to put up his dukes. Is that repair drone getting hurt by fire? No, they're impenetrable. Yeah, all is fantastically well. That was a well-placed hacking drone as well. Shame you can't get those back, but I don't want to go too mental on my drones. We'll need those for the final fight. Oh, so much to fight. Could even do 1, 2, 3. If I think that that's going to be in range. but that probably won't be. Yeah, we should probably just do 1-2 and then carry on. No point taking obvious damage from the sun. So, scans show a remote settlement being blockaded by a pirate ship. The ship hastily messages you, stay out of this or you'll be next. Concentrate fire on... Do we attack the pirate? Do we ignore them? Or do we show the pirate how to intimidate settlers by burning their crops? And they said fire beam was a mistake. The pirate watches as you start to light the meager crops on fire. In a few moments the settlement surrenders, offering tribute to leave them alone. The pirate seems impressed. Damn right. Get a kind of useless drone, but a ton of scrap for our troubles. We might even be able to do 1, 2, 3. It's not a given though, and we should really hit up that quest. You arrive at the massive Rockman shipyard. Notice a ship that we just tried to kill you is docking you and already being repaired. Well fought, I must say I did not expect you to survive. I'm convinced of your strength and pledge to assist your cause. We'll immediately send an advanced cruiser to the Federation fleet and we'll prepare our warship to move out. They repair us and give us rock plating. And that is how you unlock the rock ship. Thank goodness for that. We've got a lot to sell though, could certainly do with a store. Might be one out here. I'm not looking for more sun fights, though. Ignite the peasant rabble. Okay, so we detect a rebel automated ship nearby. It does not engage, it's simply patrolling. It doesn't look like it's going to be much match for us. Do we beam directly onto the station to avoid detection, or do we destroy this hunk of rubbish? I mean, this hunk of rubbish would go down so easy. Only one bit of shield. Our crew could take that down and we just beam them to death. Spambuka wants number 3, but Reinhardt wants to attack. Sir Babel also says boom. There's a lot of people wanting to eat the ship. So we do attack. Ooh, oh, they're better armed than I thought. Thankfully we have tons of shielding. Alright, what do we not like? Their weapon systems for 1 and their shields for 2. Shields are gone, and so are they. Oh, so's manpower. Well, let's not worry about that. Set them on fire, guys. Now, what was that about me saying manpower is the only one that hasn't died? Change that one up nice and quick. So we get the scrap and information about everywhere. That's handy. Fire is spreading rather than not spreading. There we go. Get everything nice and oxygenated and back to positions, everybody. Couldn't you have hacked the shield instead of sending your crew into their death? Yes, but it would have cost a drone part, and our crew are more expendable than drone parts. That fire beam really will do a lot of good on that ship with no air in it whatsoever. I've had fire destroy an unmanned drone before. And it will happen again. Okay, there's the store that we're looking for. Unfortunately, not in a great position for us to do. 1, 2, 3... Oh, I want that distress, but that's no good. 1, 2, 3, store, and out of here. We might have to fight the rebel fleet, though. Ah, what's life without a bit of adventure? However, we have all this scrap. We should probably be using it on something. No, this, well, for all we know, this store has glaive, or glaive, or what have you. And maybe some better drones. So, immediately identified as hostile. We're going to have a hard time killing this thing, especially since they have mind hacking. Oh well, do your best, crew. I guess you should get in on that one as well. That's an ion thing. If that takes down our ability to replicate our crew, that's a big problem. At least I think that was an ion. Okay, since they're not really going to do much damage to us other than making our crew kill each other. Oh wow, it's a battle royale against our own crew here. That's kind of cute. Rockman, you can help them out. You last quite long and all that. That ion is a huge danger to us, though. Let's have you guys split up so there's limited damage you can do. Weapons isn't such a big deal. Yeah, I'm really glad those aren't hitting us. Good job, you get back here. And they, oh snap! There goes our weapons. That'll take a while to fire up. You're gonna have to go back in there and kill it. Do it for us. Or just go kill each other, that's fine too. Alright, back you come, and down they go. And minimal loss of life there. A substantial collection, no kidding about that one. Groovy. I fear my Mantis crew is starting to develop teleporter PTSD. Don't worry, it's for the good of the Federation. They were part of the Federation, right? I want to see what that store has for us. If it's Glyve, then I'm going to be all over that. Salvageable materials, tons of scrap, just raking it in. So, scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners are detecting useful materials. Are we going to explore it, or do we think it's too dangerous? I mean, what is danger to our crew? Too damn good. It's an uncomfortably large amount of scrap, though. People want to explore it, and, well, they weren't kidding. That is useful. We'll do the exit and the store, and then double back. Because this way we get to see if there is indeed anything on the exit, then we'll be hitting it up. Well, there's an advanced Rebel automated ship stationed here. We could blow it up or not provoke it. But we're pretty good at handling these things. And I think for once we're going to use our drones, since we're at the end. We can just beam this thing to death anyway. I mean, 12 drones are plenty at this stage. People want to destroy it. Okay, it's going down. And it immediately wants to have our... Oh, have you do us in. That's not very nice. Yeah, not being able to dodge there was a bit of a bummer. Well, ooh. Not being able to shield, that's a real bummer. It's okay, we're well equipped for this. And away they go. Can't wait to add Firebeam to the fun. Get tons of scrap, and hey, it's back! It really wants to be part of the crew. But that chain burst laser is just floating scrap. We're going to the last stand next, so there's not even any point in buying fuel now. Valuable technology for sale. Double fire. Everything burns. Ooh, extra Mantis Man. Check that medibay. Defense drone could actually be a lifesaver, since we're not particularly good at defense. Don't need super hull repair right now. In fact, we barely really need any kind of hull repair, but what would we even use all the scrap for? Goodbye chain, goodbye personnel, goodbye small bomb. Rock plating can be handy. Beam is the only weapon worth using in there. Yeah, beam is all we're going for. Defense drone is incredibly tempting, because it could save us from a few unwanted shots. Cloaking, can't get it, we're full of spaces. Can we max the dodge now? We can max pretty much whatever we want. We'll get fully fixed when we go into the next place, that's not a concern. We should get another Mantis Man. You know, just for ultimate killing. Take 2 or 3 fuels, we don't need it. We get fuel where we're going. We have 2 jumps to make, and the second one will give us 10 fuel. Rock plating is just rock men tied to the hull. Shame St. Lucas isn't part of the crew, he would have loved this run. Yeah, he would have. The question is, do we get another fire beam? I mean, think of the possibilities. Fire everywhere. Nothing but fire. Oh, we will never get through the enemy overshield, though. That's something we have to consider. We will extremely slowly take it down with our pathetic pipe beam. That's not good enough, actually. Regrettably, we can't just go nothing but fire. Well, we could not use it on the second run. We could switch out weapons for this part 2. Shame we just sold everything we had. Well, I'm a big believer in getting that defense drone. You kind of need it to prevent the hacking as well. Otherwise, we'll get Frederick to join in. Frederick's a crap name, we need a better one. And extra drones just in case. Wooter's pretty good at fighting, but we'll have him as backup. Saint Sword, or Macress the Saint Sword, is saying, "I'm your man, Tiss." Alright. Macress coming in at the very end to prove something, not even sure what. Okay, ship needs to be done up. Better teleporting is good. Better drone, in case we need to use everything. We already have max power. We won't need max oxygen, surely. Better dodging could be cool, but not all that necessary. Also very expensive. Better doors, better all this stuff, I'm not even sure. My name is pronounced Wouter, says Wooter. Well, no. So much to spend on. I mean, what is even the point of having max... well, we'd have 55% dodge with that, which might seem kind of cool. But is it worth all the power and all the everything? I'm not convinced. Jake, better weapon points as a buffer. Good point. And you'd make a good buffer as well. How's that? It's pretty hardcore, I agree. We still have you to deal with, but he is going to feel like a fool when we destroy him. Wait, I didn't buy the other fire beam? Ah, well. Probably for a good reason. It's not like you have anything better to spend it on now. You can still get a store at the very end. Okay, it's probably in our interest just to get out of here as quickly as possible. Oh, what a horrible place for them to beam in on. It's quite the weapon setup you have there. That defense drone's not doing what we want it to do, which is everything. Yikes, they blew a hole in our engine, clean through it, but we're not going to let that scare us off. We're onwards to the last stand with no fuel whatsoever. Hello, Admiral Tully, you know how this goes. The enemy is weak at their rebel flagship, and we're here to make that happen. Okay, no store sadly, at least not that we can see here. But there's a lot of scrap to be gained here. It's well worth destroying what you can. You know, if you need scrap, which we don't, but it's nice to have anyway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, get to the base. Or 1, 2, 3, double back onwards to the base. Not that we need the repair stations at all. Well, we should repair up if nothing else. Such an unorthodox system. I mean, it's a great ship, but we have no real offensive capabilities. Other than beam and more beam. Nothing going on for us here. He's got a few jumps, so he wants to make it to the base. So, although the sector is still under Federation control, a small scout has slipped by. We're going to engage. Check those shields, they're pretty intense. And everything else, it's pretty hardcore. That would be a real shame if they had no shields. Oh shoot, that was too fast. And they're doing horrible things to our shields right now, which is a damn shame. A damn shame. Fortunately, we'll get it all back. And I'll hopefully not make so many mistakes. It's alright, repair repairs us up, so we don't even need to worry about that. I worry about this greatly with my lack of pausing skills. Yeah, repair stations also do give resources, so I'm not scared at all about using up our drones here. Sometimes they give weapons, I'm told. I'll look forward to that. Now the downside is, all the while that we do this to the Rebel Flagship, they're going to be hammering us with a lot harder core stuff than what this drone is doing. So it's a bit of a concern. Alright, we'll hit up that repair station, there's little reason not to, it's right there. Hull beam's an eyesore, we need a last minute glide for a second pike. Yeah, it's pretty awful. Well, never know. Where's that store at? Okay, too late to avoid a fight, they say. Well, let's give them a fight. And if they really want to heal themselves, well, be my guest. All dead. And how cheap. Such an unbelievable amount of scrap. No store, and the base is going to be under attack. But hey, we could always kill these guys. Never know when they're going to turn into free stuff for us. So a civilian ship is broadcasting a request for assistance. Are we going to respond? Maybe they'll give us some glaive beam. That's what we need, right? Hull beam is indeed a disgrace, and I would love to be rid of it. It does a lot of damage to the Rebel Flagship. No questions there. But I would like to kill everybody on the Rebel Flagship. Actually, maybe that's what we should do. Let's not focus on the shields and beaming for the first one, but instead focus on killing all of the crew. Kill the civvies, Jake. Fight. Oh, okay. Move into engage and check that everything. Alright, they want to come here first. It's their prerogative. But But we still need to kill everybody as well. Gee, why are they hitting us so hard here? Well, it doesn't matter, they're all dead, and what do the survivors have to say? Thanks for helping us, Captain. We're in the process of setting up another emergency repair station. Transmitted coordinates now. Okay. Let's just take another rocket to the face whilst we get that. Oh, well damn. Come on, store, what you got for me? Selling our remaining equipment, that's not Glyve. None of this is Glyve. Well, that's gutting. So close and yet so far. Not saying that none of those drones look particularly useful. I would happily scrap the system repair drone and get something else. You know, like a second defense drone would make us pretty unstoppable against the enemy rockets. Get the backup battery, we have very little reason not to. Yeah, we could also repair everything as well. Well, yoink. I kind of want that defense drone, so we have defense and defense. Time to boost dodge. Yeah, because we can use it for boosting dodge. Well, nothing gained by not doing that. Combat or defense? I like having the double defense idea. Because we won't need weapons for the starter, but I will want extra defense. We'll keep hull repair just in case we need it. System repair drone is no longer useful. It is what I call surplus to requirements. So farewell, little guy. Hull repair could still save us, so keeping you. Our team are actually a bit damaged there. People will probably benefit from getting into the airlock. Can also upgrade the backup battery to be even better and get even better. Hold on now, if I need both of these going, I'll need 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2 and an extra one. There we go. Amazing. Backup battery button is B, better remember that. It's wasteful and decadent, but so is this whole build. Got that right. Okay, maybe Archmage could do with being thrown into the airlock as well. I would say one last time, but I don't like making promises I'm just going to break anyway. Just drink it in, Wooter. Drink it in. Grand. So where we're going, we'll probably want to hack the Medibay. Hopefully we don't get hacked ourselves, so we'll need both of our defense drones going. That's 5 power right there. Okay, we got tons of power to do what we want, really. That's pretty good. We won't need this active until it's actually fired, and then we can get both of these going. We should be relatively okay. I want to destroy their... Oh, it's normal mode, so all the systems are going to be detached. We can take care of the rockets on the double, and that's what we really want down. Ah, this will be easy. It's already done. Why is the Rockman on the sensors rather than the shields? Forgot that we didn't have anyone on shields. That would be a clever thing to do. Yeah, I completely forgot it's detached like that. That's easy. Alright, please take care of their nasties. How do they manage it? At least they took down something we're not using. Alright, destroy everything, guys. Take down everything a bit better, please. Oh, damn. They got away just in time for that one. Alright, that should kill them off. Kills off us off as well, but we're not worried. Why would we be? Alright, they can't rocket us at least, so Defense Drone 2 is no longer necessary. Extra shielding would be pretty good though. Let's take down more of what they have. I'm not too scared about that guy, so he can stay. Oh shoot. Well, I guess Beam Guy stays. And down it goes. Alright, easy peasy, this is already won. Their beam can't hurt us. But we can certainly hurt them. So let's just prepare for it. What to take out though? What bothers me the most? I guess their hacking is a bit of a pain. Well, but their hacking is only in a tiny room like that. Well, you know, let's at least fight them somewhere where we can do 4-on-4-ish. Oh man, if they can even get an ability to escape. Oh please, run away. Or try. Let it repair. Wow, it heals them up really quickly, that's a shame. Probably better to beam on in to keep them busy when they're there then. That's the best way to do this. Yeah, they immediately try to run away. Killed one of them at least. The rest is easy peasy. We fight, but whilst they're healing, the next one, yeah, as long as we survive, this will heal us right up as well. Join in the fun, because they're not going to have fun now. What a tragedy for them. Okay, this ship is essentially ours. Let's get rid of that door system, it gets in our way. And they're hacking. Now their systems will be repaired next time, but the crew won't be on it, so I should have maybe 2 separate boarding crew. Alright, Firebeam, do your thing. Oh, wait, what? How did I even try to hit them when they were cloaked? What a mystery. Not that it matters, no more cloaking for them. Firebeam so glorified but never used. Oh, just you wait. Soon. Like right now. And then there's Hull Beam, which can hit up a lot of systems at once. And then Pipe Beam just is pretty godly, so... Wonderful, away they go. Jesus. Who am I to say no to that? Well, actually I have to say no because I can't slot it. No, I can slot in both of them. Double Defense Drone 2. It's ludicrously unnecessary, but hey. I'll take it. This should be fine. Except now they have their drone system. We need to warp in and destroy those drones on the double so that we can tank through the rest. On the other hand, I also need to take care of their rockets. These might be able to take care of the rockets though. Okay, we'll only have 2 go in to deal with the drones, and then 2 to deal with the rockets. Maybe that store could take some of our stuff, and I can get double defense drone, or just, you know, give up our stuff anyway. So much to offer. How's my shield experience, says Wooter. Pretty gash. You recharge shield 3 times there. Alright, bring it on, Flagship. Question is, what do we even hack? I mean, I could hack their shields to death and then just cut them up. Wouldn't even need to be beaming in on them, but we'll beam in on them anyway. Hell, I really don't want to have to deal with those. Oh snap, I forgot about you, didn't I? Who needs dodge when you got all this? Oh, not bad. Not bad, actually. But I still don't want to be hit by those. Okay, maybe we should try investing in a bit of dodge, because this is a bit silly. You know, like instead of all this stuff that we're wasting our time with. Can't touch it. Ooh, nice shot. The case could be made, why power all your weapons when you're not going to be using them. Yeah, that's a good point to make. Next phase with this overshield is going to be troublesome and difficult to destroy. Backup battery time, man. How I forgot about you. It doesn't give us enough, though. Alright, fire beam, do your thing. Hull beam, do your thing. Pike beam, do your other thing. And then we'll get our guys home so they get to chill for a bit. Oh, look at that fire go. So useful. Alright, great job. By great job, I mean embarrassingly bad job, but we're okay. Spam book, you think you could go and fix... Actually, our crew are not in any danger of being hurt. Not for the next phase. So it won't be anything into the teleporters until we take care of the overshield, which I don't think Firebeam works on. Just a hunch, but I don't think it works on it. That actually is working against me. Go and fix that up, will you? He'll master repair before this is all done. Possibly. No, he'll be one short. He tried. Okay, back to positions, everybody. Although, yeah, you're right. You're probably best working on the shields. Why can't you teleport enemy crew into space? I agree. If only we could. We got great dodging here. I won't need all of our oxygen here. I will want the defense drone. I wonder if we keep them if we just wait. Hacking's no good. We just have to take care of their overshield first. Gonna wish I had that attack drone now. Well, store's gone. Can't buy anything from it. Just great. Alright, come and get some if you think you're hard enough. It will take forever to restore our overshield, to take care of your overshield, don't you worry about that. Oh yeah, snap, they have that. And we have not very good ability to deal with it. Wow, we have terrible ability to deal with it. I think you could do considerably better, crew. Alright, well, at least everything is down. Let's go and take care of those. Oh, okay. Well, only 3 will do. I really don't want to get mine melted, though. But I gotta get that fire going. Just getting slaughtered here. It's almost like they're firing fire rockets at us. Come on, Fire Beam, you can do this. You're gonna save the day. Yeah! Just destroy every damn thing they've got. They're no match for us. Oh right, the overshield. It's back. It's battered than ever before. We've got a lot of fires going on right now, I think, but we shouldn't worry about it. Instead, we should just be figuring out if fire beam does any damage to that. It does not. Well, we'll also keep destroying this damn thing. Oh man, they love taking us down here. It's alright though, nothing at all to even worry about here. Their overshield is gone, and they got very little left. So let's not have our crew die this time. Set more fires, because fire is awesome. Fire is so awesome, believe me guys. And that's Mantis Cruiser Victory. The only fire I see is on your own ship, you're imagining things. Reinhard, Spambuka, HD Cyclone, Archmage, Sir Babel, Manpower, Wooter 21, and Macress. We've destroyed the enemy flagship. And we have won. It was only natural. As soon as we found the fire beam, everything was going to go just swimmingly. But how well did we do matching up against everything else? And yes, that was our first no-pause victory. It's pretty nerve-wracking. I far prefer to play with the pausing, that's for sure. Not the greatest of scores, so it's not going to be on our high score here. It's the only victory we have for the Mantis C. But I've not really put much into it before. No new high scores really set here. And nothing like the other thing. I've only done one run with you. That must have been years ago. Still expertly done, crew. Very expertly done. That's one more notched off of the list. We're running out of ships to choose from. And soon into the airlock we'll be reaching its inevitable end. But until that day, there's still plenty of adventures to go on. I'm going to take the stream down for just a wee bit, maybe grab some lunch or something akin to that, and I will most likely be back, although I don't have a clear idea in my head of what. But, top job, Captain Reinhardt. You saw us through some... well, actually, we didn't have some really grim times, it was just one victory after another. So just for a wee bit, it's cheers, and it's cheerio.